French prosecutors say a third person has died and several others are wounded after a shooting in central Paris. Police say a 69-year-old suspect, known to authorities, has been arrested and a murder investigation is underway. The shooting happened at a Kurdish community center in the city's 10th arrondissement. Prosecutors are looking into possible racist elements to the attack. So I want to get straight across to our correspondent, Sonia Fanekar in Paris. Sonia, what more can you tell us about this shooting?
Well, the shooting took place not far from the Gare de l'Est station in northern Paris. Now, this is one of the main train stations of the city. That's where trains leave for the east. And the area around it is really crowded and busy, very lively with plenty of shops and restaurants and bars. And witnesses have been describing to the French media here, really chaotic scenes and bursts of gunfire. Now, the shooting reportedly targeted a Kurdish cultural center, but also a hairdresser and a restaurant. The police are investigating that. Now, the police have detained the suspect. They've recovered the weapon that was used in the shooting. The local mayor of that district has said that the suspect was among those injured in the shooting and has been taken to hospital. And France's Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin, he's on his way to Paris and is expected to visit the site of the shooting later this afternoon.
And can you tell us more about the suspected shooter? What is known about him?
Well, the reports in the French media here say that the suspect is a 69-year-old French national. Now, we have no clarity yet as to the motive or the target of that shooting. But the Paris prosecutor's office has opened an investigation into murder, into manslaughter and aggravated violence. And the prosecutor's office says that the suspect was known to the police. And in fact, he was arrested last December after reportedly attacking a migrant camp in Paris with a sword. The French media have also been saying that the suspect was only released from jail just 10 days ago when he was under judicial monitoring. So I think the questions that will be raised here now were, how a suspect who was under judicial surveillance got access to a weapon. I think that's one of the key questions that will be raised here. And it's, I think, important to point out that we still don't have a terrorism charge here in this case. The authorities say they're still assessing it. They're assessing the events of this morning to see whether, the events that occurred were of a terrorist nature.
Our correspondent, Sonia Fanekar in Paris, with that developing story. Thank you so much for your reporting.